Coach Elko. So a defensive guy, which is something. By the way, real quick, I want to show you guys a picture. So if you watch For the Bloggy, it's Landon Tangwall. I can't remember the bald guy's name. Mike the Mailman and Kevin Horney, Kevin Horney. I really like his commentary, man. Like he would fit right in on this podcast, that's for sure. Blunt, to the point, doesn't sugarcoat anything. He goes after players, everybody, which I try not to do to the players. But like they were doing an episode from Happy Valley Live the other night, and Dom DeLuca came in, and he looked so shocked, Kevin. He was like, Dom DeLuca's the greatest player of all time. Great walk-on story, because he said so much stuff about him not being good. But I don't know if I've shown this picture before, and I can't remember why I had this picture, or I can't remember how I got this picture. I don't remember. I don't know if it's because it was on Google or TV, or I don't know. But this is the 2012 whiteout game. All right. And I'll take the chat down real quick so you guys can see it well. So, can you see? Yeah. So, this was the 2012 whiteout. We did Paternoville. It's always Paternoville. Will always be Paternoville. Did Paternoville, Ohio State, 2012. It was the first whiteout game after the scandal happened. We lost. Matt McGloin threw a pick to Ryan Shazier in the at our own end zone, and I think he ran it in. Yeah, it was a pick six, I think. And he was wearing like number 48 or 50 or something for his late coach, which I don't know if that's why he wore 50 in the NFL, but I think he's wearing like 50 or something to honor his coach, one of his coaches that had passed away. But so we all did Paternoville, and that was wild. It was fun. To this day, I think it's still the record for tents at Paternoville. Like you had to sleep there at least one night. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, I think. So we just kind of alternated, but you'd be sleeping there. You would get nothing done. It was very cold, and there'd be people driving by at like 3, 4 a.m. Hammering their horns, waking us all up. But it was fun. I remember we were in our tents doing something, and like there was a guy throwing a football, and he like hit this guy's tent. He was in there like trying to do it, take an exam or something. He came out and yelled at him, so he was so mad. But anyway, this is me right here. I was painted white, and we were on TV. Actually, I didn't know that. This guy right here in the pink Care Bear suit, I was at West getting a panini, and this guy recognized me, and he said, "Hey, we were on TV." So the guy in the pink Care Bear suit was making my panini, and he told me, "Hey, we were on TV." So I gave these girls Reese's Pieces. They came in like a box. They were like $6. It's like just a little box of Reese's Pieces. But I remember giving them Reese's Pieces. That happened on camera. So this is Jack, one of my friends right here at the time. Mike, one of my friends. Steve. Can't really see him right there. Steve. You got McLovin there in the background. Doug. His brother was the long snapper on the team, I believe, the year before. He was good friends with Andrew Zerba. But they had this blue house. It's an apartment now, but it's a blue house, and it was right, it was right in front of the apartment building. Hold on, I'm sorry. So, all right. So I guess the only way I can explain it that I remember is Calder Commons was okay. So Calder Commons, if you're standing on College Ave and you're facing towards Beaver, there's Calder Commons, and then there was like this other apartment complex. It was fairly new at the time. I can't remember what it's called. And then there was this blue house just randomly downtown. That's where they lived, and it was like this random blue house. We used to order pizza off their porch because there's a pizza shop right there, and we were there all the time. You know, it was a party house. It was a lot of fun. All these guys, I think like 4 of these guys lived there, and it was just a ton of fun. I used to lift with them, and they're a good group of friends. But like Arts Fest, there would be like 300 people there, would be standing on the roof, just a random spot, but we would always be partying there, and it was just a lot of fun, and people would be standing on the roof, and it probably should have collapsed. I mean, it was an old house. But anyway, this is Connor. Used to go to the gym with him a lot. He was like 6'4", 260, solid muscle. So he's a good guy to lift with. And then that's Kevin Horney right there. Good old Kevin. There he is. So it was a group of us: Jack, Mike, Steve, Doug, me, Connor. I think he was with us too. And then Kevin. So Kevin from For the Bloggy, there he is. Known Kevin. I knew Kevin back then. He was a cool dude. And I like to see him on the podcast. So just a little throwback for you guys. It was good times, man. Good times. But Mike Elko, head coach currently at Texas A&M, again, a defensive guy, which I don't like. But from New Jersey, went to Penn, played at Penn, played safety. Then he was at Stony Brook as a grad assistant, which is on Long Island. Dated a girl who was from Long Island and lived right near there. Defensive backs coach at Penn. Merchant Marine. DC defensive backs, Fordham, Richmond, Hofstra, Bowling Green, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, A&M, Duke. He was there at Duke, and now he's at A&M, and 32-14 overall at A&M. I remember when they played Notre Dame to open the season last year, and they lost. I believe his record at Texas A&M is 16-5 right now. Makes $7 million, so he'd make double that at Penn State. Yeah, he does look older than that. And he doesn't look like a defensive back or a safety anymore either. No offense. But they're undefeated right now. Again, it's the SEC. I mean, I saw this clip of the bands, like the Texas A&M band the other day. And I'm like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. So I don't know why you would ever want to leave that environment. But again, he's another guy. I've heard he's a hot candidate. Like there's mutual interest, a lot of mutual interest. So who knows? He could leave there and come here. I think there'll be less pressure here. You can still compete at the very top of the college football world, but be a little less pressure here. It's the SEC. He has one bad season, he could be gone. And we saw with Franklin, you can be mediocre for 12 years and still keep your job. So, we'll see how that works out. But again, a defensive guy. Check out Landon's video. He did a breakdown of him and his defense. I mean, he's just a solid head coach, man, and he's doing really good right now. So he could be another guy that could come in, potentially make a splash right away, and just make a splash right away. Maybe make us a winner immediately. Bring some of his guys with us. I mean, Anai White, who we haven't seen him. I don't know if he's missing or what, but he came from A&M. So he could bring some of his guys with him, maybe. The only thing is I want the new guy to embrace the portal, embrace NIL. I think he would get a lot of support. And let's just not have like this mid quarterback that, he does what he needs to do to win games. Like, I want a guy who is elite that can make us really, really good, score points, and not only do what he needs to do, but light it up. That's what I want. I don't know if he would do that, but